This is Van Arena's video review of the Sony Ericsson P1, the latest smartphone of the Swedish-Japanese joint venture. The P1 combines the M series using M600's form factor and hybrid keyboard, with the P series getting the business hook, the Wi-Fi and the camera. Like it is expected from a Symbian UIQ phone, the P1 has touch-sensitive display. This one is with size of 2.6 inches, 262,000 colors and has good quality. When put at 100%, it is pretty bright, the colors are saturated and the contrast is good. You can use a stylus to operate it or touch it with a finger, as we often did. The option to control it with keys is by using the jog dial and the back key located on the left side below the ear for the hook. The front houses the hybrid QWERTY keyboard, which has the keys situated in two-way rockers. Press the one side of the key for one letter and the other side for the second one. It is convenient and we use it faster than the small QWERTY of the P990. The back houses one of the improvements compared to the M600, the camera, which is 3.2 megapixel unit and can compete with the best camera phones currently on the market. It has autofocus and two LEDs, which are used when it's dark. Like the P990, the P1 produces very good macro photos and good images in bright sunlight, but when it gets darker, the quality decreases like any other phone. This is a Symbian 9.1 with UIQ 3.0 smartphone and shares a lot with other similar phones. The home screen now offers option for expanding the shortcuts on the bottom into a few rows instead of just one. The main menu is either 3x3 grid or list, like the submenus. Here the icons are big enough to be pressed with a finger instead of a stylus. The phone book is a list but cannot be searched by second word of the name. So if you enter last and first name, the search will find results only in the last name. Adding a contact allows you to add a field as many times as you want. This is similar in Symbian S60 used in Nokia phones and way better than the fixed fields of Windows mobile smartphones. The calendar has its pros and cons, but overall does what it's supposed to do. The business card reader is rather unique application and like in the P990 works very well. When we start typing a new text message, the QWERTY comes to help with the heavy texting crowd. Just watch us as we type on the small hybrid QWERTY. The camera interface is similar to the one of earlier Cybershot phones, including the K800 and K810. It is exactly the same as the one of P990. The camcorder can take QVGA videos, which are usable on a computer and with high even enough quality to post online blogs like YouTube, for example. The media player is also like the one on the P990 and definitely better than those of non-Walkman, non-smartphones. It shows the name of the album, the controls, which are not very big, the album cover, and the song info. Strangely, the album cover here has nothing in common with the one that shows in the Windows Media Player to which we transfer the songs. Typically for a smartphone, the P1 comes equipped with a good internet browser. It opens standard pages as on a computer, but some rendering errors occur on heavier sites. The Opera browser is good, but in our opinion cannot compare with the one of S60 devices. The P1 had average signal reception. The outgoing out was very good quality and high volume, while the incoming is not that great, but still about average. Sony Ericsson P1 is a good replacement of the P990, improving the camera, featuring better keyboard at the way smaller dimensions. It also adds what the M600 missed to be a great smartphone.